New figures on wind farm subsidies show that consumers are literally bankrolling businesses that are being paid by the government to do nothing. That's nothing. And surprise, surprise, there are plenty of people lining up to take the free money. Thanks to some sterling work by the Renewable Energy Foundation, we can see where an awful lot of your green subsidy money goes. And it's not a pretty sight. In 2023, for example, a grand total of £307.2 million was paid out to wind farms by the National Grid electricity system operator. That's our money they're giving away. And to make matters worse, this is money paid to wind farms to not operate the turbines, I should say. Let me repeat. It's basically money paid to operators to do nothing. Even more revealing is the amount paid to Scottish wind generators. That is a record £275.3 million paid to 86 different operators, or around 90% of the British total. The top two are both offshore, Moray East and Seagreen, both of whom received around £40 million each from the taxpayer. The cash is handed out in what is referred to as constraint payments by the National Grid, and they appear on your bill as network costs. Wind farms are entitled to these constraint payments whenever they are asked to reduce output due to electricity grid congestion or high winds. In other words, when the wind is blowing too hard, they're no use, and electricity still cannot be stored properly. But here's the clever bit. In Scotland, the SNP government continues to award more and more licences for onshore wind farms, despite already having 5 times more gigawatt capacity than they need. Clearly, there's a great deal of money in it. But more worryingly, the real money appears to be in building a wonderful wind farm, installing the turbines, and then waiting for government money to come flooding in for you not to operate it. Genius.